should you like eat healthy the day before, drink a lot of water, or I mean, I had a friend text me, "Stay hydrated." I'm like, what? I'm like, but I mean, is it important? Like,
well, you should definitely eat healthy. I mean, if you eat like I wouldn't have a big night out of partying with drinking or like
oh yeah,
fried pizza or something the night before, because then you might not sleep too well. But so you want to eat healthy in general. You know, you get out what you put in. So like you want like protein. You want eggs, fish, meat, chicken. Like nothing too taxing on the body, but you do want some protein. I'd say protein's pretty important. Nothing. Don't eat anything too heavy the night before. In terms, I would eat pretty light the morning of, just so that you're not in a food coma. But you also don't want to be hungry, so that's why I think energy bars could be a good option. As far as staying hydrated is concerned, I wouldn't drink too much water, or you'll have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, you definitely don't want to, because the clock is still ticking during the LSAT if you have to go to the bathroom. And then coffee. If you normally drink coffee, I would continue to do so you don't get a headache. But also consider that coffee is a diuretic. So don't drink too much, or that'll make you have to go to the bathroom, which of course takes time and is not desirable. So don't do anything new. I would say, like I mentioned, take 10 timed practice tests before test day. During those 10 timed exams, try to simulate test day as closely as possible. And so whatever you would eat, whatever you would drink, if you normally have coffee, do that in the practice test and do that on day of. Always kind of maintain a steady rhythm and routine so that test day, if that's exam number 11, it'll be just like another one in a long series, and it's not like the first time of something new and scary.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. All right.
Another thing I could mention about test centers is, if you can, try to go to your test center and try to, if you can, take a practice test at your test center. Obviously, it's not always possible based on the security of the environment wherever they're doing it. But if you can at least go into the room and get a look at what it looks like, I think that'll help a lot to reduce the anxiety as well.
Yeah, for sure. I went to the campus of where my test was taken or whatever, but I didn't. I don't think they allowed us to go in the room. But whatever.
It's not always possible. But even if you could take it in some kind of similar room, so if it's in a classroom at a high school or a college, if you can find a different high school or a different college and you can take a test on the desk there versus your comfortable, spacious desk at home, it'll be a big difference.
Yeah, I did go to their library, and I like got one of their little cubicles and took some practice tests there. So that was cool.